All right, 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃, we got to get this bitch up out of here. So
take all of that conviction out your voice, nigga, because this is your fault.
I am correcting myself right now.
Okay,
we got to correcting yourself.
All right, so now you understand Charlamagne's plight.
What you mean?
You wasn't moderate before.
I was moderate. I just thought she stood a chance.
You was a 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 fanatic, nigga.
Then I realized
you trying to get some of that saliva on you.
Yeah.
I know.
I forgot. No, hell no.
Yeah,
I forgot to look. I wanted to call her something else. She's literally one of them white chicks that says this nigga touched me and the town lynches him. Like she's on that type of shit.
Well,
oh shit. Well, I mean, that's a lot of.
She's definitely gullible.
Nope, she's not gullible. She's manipulative.
All right, let's play it and we'll talk about it.
Going on Moist Critical?
No, not Moist Critical, because Moist Critical is going to talk about the scam. We need to go to Poetic Flacco, which is
for real information,
which is the exposing the Karen. So Tim and DTV hip hop. Long story short, so when the 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 thing actually first happened, it was like a street interview, and then dudes that were interviewing her were Tim and DTV.
It's crazy. They didn't get famous at all from this.
Well, they were already popping because they apparently their channel does a bunch of those street TikToks, asking questions and shit like that.
Yeah, but they ain't had no reality show. That's what I'm saying, nigga.
Oh yeah.
She's a
Like
star.
in terms of where she went, no, not at all.
This is the first time we said their name. We talked about their clip a billion times.
They're not marketable.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Well, it's like so they were out recording. They got approached by her and her friend, the one that looks like Chucky, and they were So in this video, they're like doing a podcast, and they're like, because 𝙿𝚃𝚃 was going around talking about, they taking advantage of him, some real white bitch shit. Like he's taking advantage of me, ask me sexual questions while I'm drunk, and then using my image. 𝙿𝚃𝚃 was on that type of time, which is the crazy part. And then wanted them to pull it down, and it was like you didn't have authorization and all that other shit.
Oh yeah, I
Thank
remember
God
this.
these niggas are intelligent, IQ 10 out of 10, because they do this, dealing with the public. They know things like this will happen. They had the camera rolling the whole time. So you see the girl coming across the street, talking about y'all should interview us. They ask a couple questions. Then she's like, the Chucky bitch is pimping 𝙿𝚃𝚃 out. Yeah. She's like, no, ask her some spicy questions so she can give you some good answers and shit like that.
Exactly.
Literally pimping themselves out.
Yeah.
And then later going in front of all these white platforms in front of the world trying to pull the sympathy. Oh, they took advantage of me when I was drunk, blase, blase, blah.
Yeah.
Gotta get this white bitch up out of here, man. I don't like that shit.
That's what happens when you trying to get away from that slutty image.
I just tried to give her credit because it blew up so much and it seemed like she got representation so fast. I was only speaking on, I didn't think she was the most talented. I was mainly just speaking on, it seemed like her representation would set it up to where she'd be good for a while.
But nobody thought she would be evil. Or she would do anything like,
malicious
that's
like
distasteful.
That. Yeah, malicious like
scam.
that. That's because that's malicious to me. But yeah, we can play this real quick.
Is the liar that she is.
I want to go back to the night of it all, the 𝙿𝚃𝚃 video. You're out drinking after a night with your friends. You get asked, what is something crazy you do in bed?
Oh, yeah.
𝙿𝚃𝚃. It was funny.
I was being a little bit of a smartass, too.
Yeah.
You're going to come up to me with a microphone and ask me something like that? Oh, well, I'm going to 𝙿𝚃𝚃 and spit on it, I don't mean nothing by it.
Yeah, you were like actually being serious.
Oh, yeah.
Was there more of the...
We gonna come up to her?
It came to her? I don't think that's how that happened.
No, that's not how that happened.
She most definitely walked across the street. We were minding our business. It was at the end of the night. I had the camera in my hand. We were looking at clips. We was like, man, do we have enough?
Yeah.
It was like, what, 2?
Late as hell. And they came around, seen the camera, and tried to see what's up.
Hold on. You don't want to tell them the real reason why they came over.
Here's the thing. Not only did they approach them, but after the interview got done, they were adamant that they wanted it to be posted. They wanted their flesh off the clout. It's drastically different than the story of, yo, we didn't even know these guys were big. We didn't even know if they were going to post it. No, they told them their social media profiles, how much followers they had, and these girls wanted them to post it because they wanted their lick of clout.
You lie like
Tim and D what?
Like I was earlier.
Yeah. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim and DTV.
All right.
You said we better post that?
Yes.
Okay.
Post it for real.
All right. She said we better post it.
How did they catch you in 4K? So don't come back trying to tell me, hey, take it down. I'm gonna sue you. This, that, the third. Hold on. Leave it rolling. Don't call me saying that.
This is the clearest video. They got your ass on camera. Niggas ain't got me on the fucking camera. This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever.
How did they catch you in 4K?
Obviously, these dudes were prepared. That's why they pulled out their phone with like the
niggas was prepared, man.
Professionals.
Yeah.
Professional hitters.
Smart move.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
she
smart.
started running around trying to pull that shit. They took advantage of me. Chucky was out here pimping her best friend.
Yeah.
Typical host situations. There's a madam and there's one that's
one
that. And normally the ugly one is the one that's the manager.
Yes.
And you got the badder one that's reeling the niggas in.
Yeah.
You send her out to go acquire connections that you need. You know what I'm saying? And then,
there's something about this girl. She has to be extremely gullible in real life.
She's gullible, and that's in with what you just said. There's a consistency. Like she's always being dragged into something. She got dragged into an interview.
She's not frontlining.
She got dragged into a token scam.
She got dragged into a podcast.
Dragged into a podcast, especially Well,
I'm happy the token scam is happening because I found this happened. The thing that I showed y'all about Tim and DTV, that happened maybe like 7 days ago exactly. This is all new within like the last 4 days.
This coin
So
scam
it's like
thing.
I like this I like this 1-2 right now that's happening with her.
Yeah, but this is weird because I don't think this coin scam shit is her fault. I think this is another case of her being pimped out and not knowing that she's a hoe.
Yeah, I'm okay with that though because of what was happening before.
And that's the thing, like.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for the worst.
And this is what I was saying back when we was first talking about this bitch is that like she is something about her to where people are like that is a fucking lick and she don't even know it. I feel like everybody in her circle right now is just slowly like
this bitch is food
grabbing out of pockets and shit. Let me send that bitch.
It's something about
You know what I mean? Like and she's like, okay, here you go, have it. She's
new things, new shiny things. Cause small country girl,
spit shine,
never really had, hey.
What about this scam though? So what's going on with this scam? It's one of these like rug pulls. I saw it and then I saw the Coffeezilla.
I was
saw
about to say
half the Coffeezilla breakdown where
so
it's
you know
pretty
it was
much
real.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. If it's on Coffeezilla, you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah.
So it is what it is at that point.
I mean, I would recommend we hear Coffeezilla, really break it down. But basically what it was, I don't know if you want to watch this first. But all it was, they had a token, right? And I guess a foundation came up to her like, "Hey, let's come together. Let's get this token right." 97% of the tokens were already allocated to like private investors.
Already
allocated.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
a
So there was only a small piece of the pie that was even like able for the commoners, regular people that probably don't even invest in the crypto because even the Coffeezilla was talking about it. Started at like 30 seconds. Yeah. But even Coffeezilla was talking about it, how like these weren't regular crypto guys that got. These were just, people that have never got a coin a day in their life. They're just fans of Hot Tuah.
The girls that also spit shine in Tennessee. Like all the little bucktooth girls that was like,
a little bit after.
Give me money.
Keep skipping.
And then they fell for it.
Yeah.
Keep skipping.
Yeah, the whole point was, I remember him exposing that where he's pretty much, we're purposefully targeting people that have no idea what the fuck this shit is.
Yeah.
That's essentially the goal.
Because they look at it and see the value.
It felt like all them not the coins, but especially like those, what do you call those shits? What were those NFTs? It all felt like preying on the weak. It felt like the only
some of those were.
It felt like all of them were like that.
Yeah.
Now I do know I do personally know people who have actually made money off some of them, but a bulk of it just seemed like, what the fuck is? You know what I mean? The whole thing just seemed fugazi from the beginning to me.
There was enough niggas punching air to make you rethink it.
But go to 2 minutes and let's just play from here. Let's just hear a minute of this. Hopefully y'all understand when he describes it.
I don't think you did bad though, brother.
Now, I spoke to some people who bought into this pre-sale. They say they got in at $16.69 million total valuation, which means that if they sold out the whole 17%, you're looking at about $2.8 million raised by pre-selling these tokens. So it is essentially a lie to say her team didn't sell tokens. Well, they pre-sold them, and then those investors dumped on your fans. That's the problem. Because Bubble Map says we found 285 investors join the Hawk pre-sale. That's about what I saw as well. 89 wallets sold 100% on launch. 47 sold over 50%. Anyway, you can see in total, $3.3 million were sold. Again, as you'll see, on mostly Haley Welsh's fans, or Hawk Tuah Girls fans. And I know what you're thinking. Who falls for this? Well, unfortunately, with situations like this, they're not targeting crypto bros. They're mostly targeting like actual fans who've never been involved in the crypto space before. They don't know any better. And you're going to hear the guy behind a lot of this say that explicitly.
These are people that are outside of crypto that we're going to be onboarding, and they don't give a shit. They don't even know what a market cap is. They just go, oh, cool, free coin. Now I get to join the community. Cool. Done.
Pause.
Not only did they say...
Yeah, and this is just him basically pulling up, like, they were even lazy in pitching it. Like, this is a regular pitch deck. But yeah, just go to the next timestamp. So, do both of y'all understand what the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah, I understand.
Shit like
this just makes me hate the world.
But
like, why the fuck does she have a coin? Why was this ever anybody's idea? She hasn't done nothing. Who would buy this coin? Like, she did enough to convince white women in America to buy a coin.
Yeah, it was like 200.
She was that talented in that little 2-3 months.
It's a lot of eyes. It's not even about talent.
It's a low conversion though, 250. Even though 3.3 million off of them people, which is kind of crazy.
Nigga,
the numbers just always seem so fake when you're dealing with this type of shit.
Nigga,
that's also because
it's just like, what the fuck? Like,
we're also lame as in the subject, so
I know, but
the numbers are gonna look
even when
weird.
I hear people explain it, and I'm like, tell it to me like I'm a kindergartner. I'm like, this sounds like a bunch of imaginary fucking money.
Well, you said tell it to them like you a kindergarten.
Yeah,
but that's what the reality of it though. Do you understand this shit?
For the most part, yeah. You know, they tried to inflate the value of what they had by having niggas get in on the front end, and now it's a bitch in Tennessee with a yo-yo and an Acorns account, and she don't know what to do with it because she got this Hawk Tuah coin.
Yeah, nah, seriously.
He's in the same place as me.
Did you act
also,
like you knew what was
another
going
big
on?
thing. Another big thing. Well, I don't know. Another big thing is the money that's made from the fees after you purchase a ticket. So there was like a 17% like tax you had to pay.
Yeah, and then he was like, "Where does that go?"
Yeah,
and then
that tax money
to
goes
answer
somewhere.
where it goes. Yeah, that shit was funny.
But
honestly, if Coffeezilla wants to talk to you, nigga, get up out of there.
Yeah,
it's time to leave. And it's like he's the
Grim Reaper.
He knows everything already. Coffeezilla he's not doing any of the discovery questions. The nigga has the case already laid out.
Yeah.
Every time we've seen him have these conversations, he has so much shit on you already.
He's the Fed.
He just wants to see what happens when he asks these questions. Like, that's all it ends up being. And for some reason, people keep talking to this nigga.
He's really approachable. Look at him.
He is. He really, I wouldn't even recognize him like out in public. It's just, that's a guy that's standing behind me at the store. You know what I mean?
Kind of guy to give you your wallet after you drop it.
Dead ass. Yeah, like I'm not thinking nothing of him.
Yeah.
Hey man, you dropped your wallet and then like $400 fell out the wallet. I made sure I chased it. The wind took a little bit of it, but I chased it down.
I put $520 back in there.
Yeah. I just put a $50 back in there. Just
pay it forward.
You must be having a bad day. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. So yeah, I don't know why they don't just run when the nigga enters a room and requests to speak. It's time to get up out of there, man.
Because somebody's eventually gonna slay the giant, and they think they could be the one.
Yeah, it's like if he ever decides to start a coin, that'd be cold. Wouldn't that be cold? Like his way out of the game, covering all these scam videos and then running the most beautiful scam.
I feel like
in the entire world.
I feel like he would do like a mock coin. It'd just be like a real coin that gets mailed to you as memorabilia. Like them conservative
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. The designer coins and shit like that. Yeah.